Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our end of January Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this is going to be for the sign of Virgo. I have previously shuffled the deck, but I'm going to shuffle them lightly on camera so you can see me doing that. A lot of people like to see that the cards were shuffled and not pre-selected. I myself prefer to see the cards shuffled as well when I'm watching a reading. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. Okay, and we'll start with the first card, which is protection. Okay, and what a lovely card this is. This is from the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. And protection reads, the fairies of protection are shielding you with the magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. I love the rainbow of colors here. And yes, you may even want to, well, you first want to shield yourself with protection. Second of all, you may want to carry or wear a piece of protective jewelry with you. My favorite is black obsidian and also black tourmaline. So you may want to consider having something like that with you at all times for your own protection, whether you're doing card readings, just going about your daily business. Protection never hurts. And then the next card is going to be a card that's going to provide an answer to a question that you may have on your mind right now. So focus on what that question may be, and this is your answer. Look for a sign. And this is so pertinent. I'm constantly having animals cross my path, finding feathers, finding pennies, you name it. There is always a sign. Just turning the radio on and a song comes on and the words are just like revealing an answer to maybe something that's been on your mind. There are so many ways that you could see these signs every day, triple digits, quadruple digits. There are signs everywhere, but you have to be open to them. So whatever it is, whatever question's on your mind, look for a sign and your answer will lie within that sign. And the next card is time, okay? And it says the energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. So yes, you know, we hurry through our busy lives every day. And I know myself, I get caught up in being involved and engrossed in doing so many things around the house and things that need to get done that, you know, you don't realize time passes by so quickly. And we're never going to get this very moment right now that we're sitting watching this video again. This card is telling me that a lot of you out there are just allowing life and time to pass you by without truly slowing down and enjoying this moment. Being in the moment and catching yourself when things start to get chaotic is so important, just to ground yourself. Even if you could just take 5 minutes to close your eyes and breathe in and out 5 times to ground yourself and truly be in the moment, not thinking about the past because the past is over and gone, and not thinking too far into the future because that's anxiety producing, because no one knows what the future truly holds. But taking some time to practice being in the moment every day is going to be very, very beneficial. And then we have the Angel Tarot card, which is the Seven of Water. And it says a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So you're going to be presented with a whole bunch of, how could I say, options, okay? And, you know, we may get caught up in the illusion of all of these options. This is a card of confusion. Right now you might be confused and it's very hard to make a decision about something. There could be a decision that's going to have a great impact on your life, on your relationship, maybe on your job. What you want to do is to not decide until you've done your homework and checked into this. Whatever this is you need to decide about, you don't want to do it blindly. Okay, you want to do some soul searching, do some information hunting, okay? But don't procrastinate and just put the decision off, okay? Because maybe this opportunity will pass you by if you don't act on it. So it's telling me that during this time, you may have to make a very complex decision, but you're faced with so many options that you're going to feel confused. So you're going to need to do some research. And then let's do the tarot portion of the reading. Okay, and the current energy that surrounds you is the beautiful Wheel of Fortune, okay? And this Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful, beautiful card. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that, maybe you've been down on your luck lately, and this is a sign that good things are coming your way. As the wheel goes round and round, okay, we have to accept life's ups and downs. So maybe things have been good up to this point, and maybe there may be a little bit of a disappointment coming your way. That's to be accepted. That's to be life. Or maybe you've been having a rough go at it, like a lot of us have, and this is telling you that the Wheel of Fortune is finally going to be turning in your favor. And then what led up to this is the Death card, okay? So this is telling me clearly that something needed to end. A chapter needed to be closed in your life. You need to let this go. You need to let whatever this is die out, okay? So you could welcome new things in. So maybe you had to let things go and accept this death. And this doesn't have to be the physical death of someone. It's just the end of something, the end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of a friendship. Okay, and by letting this go, you're allowing the positive things to flow in. Okay, so this Death card is nothing to be scared of. It's just the end of a chapter in your life, and what you're taking forward with you is just the lessons that you learned from it, and leave the rest behind. And what was in the past was the Eight of Swords. So some of you out there were struggling within your mind. You were struggling with these thoughts, these negative thoughts that all it takes is one thought. And if you allow it to gain momentum and you keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, it snowballs into a full-blown thought attack where you are feeling so hopeless. But the situation that you were in was just in your head. It might not have even been anything in the physical world, but maybe the thoughts that you were telling yourself. This woman here could easily take off the blindfold, and she could untie her hands, and she could walk away from these swords. The swords aren't surrounding her like a prison. They're to her left and to her right. She could walk right through the opening in them and free herself. So, maybe for the longest time, you were going back and forth in your mind and holding yourself in this mental prison, and it was wearing you out and exhausting you. And this is what we do to ourselves. This isn't necessarily brought on by anyone or anything else outside of us, but what we're thinking inside of our head. And we were thinking those thoughts that were making us feel like we were falsely imprisoned. And then what we have up ahead, okay, is going to be an offer coming in. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This may be something that you've been waiting for a long time. This knight is one of the slowest knights of the entire deck, okay? He's bringing something, though, to you that is going to be worthwhile and long-lasting. The pentacles are our health, our wealth, our finances. It may even be a relationship that's going to last. But whatever it is, it's going to be something that is worthwhile. Something that was worth waiting for. It's not something superficial that rushes into your life and then rushes out just as quickly. Okay, so something good is coming in, something tangible. Maybe this is a new job offer for you with more money. Maybe this is a relationship that is going to be stronger than ever, an existing relationship that's finally going to move forward. Or maybe this is a new relationship, something brand new that's going to be worthwhile and lasting. And then the future, we have the World. So you've completed a cycle. Congratulations. And you are feeling on top of the world because you've grown through all of this. Okay? You let things die down. Okay? You've allowed a chapter to close in your life with this Death card. You're no longer in this mental prison. Okay? You've broken free from the bondage. You have something wonderful coming in that's going to replace the old with something bigger and better. and the world's. The world is such a positive thing that you're going to feel complete, you're going to feel whole, and you're going to realize that whatever you went through, these lessons that you had to learn, and even though you couldn't understand why, it's going to lead to this feeling of wholeness, this feeling of completion, that you've completed a cycle in your life, and now you're able to move on to a more positive phase. How beautiful is that? If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe to my channel because I'll be back with more.